Yeah, we just start off.
A rice chicken. A rice chicken.
All right.
Hang on to this one.
All right. Well, make a short breath. All right.
Come on, man. Get
Well-
it together. You're supposed to be professional.
All right. Welcome to Sad Story Saturdays. My name is Sadness the Clown. Tonight, my guests are
Uriel.
Joshy.
all right, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. You guys want to tell me your sad story? The floor is yours.
Oh, where do I start, man? Guess we'll talk about our buddy David. Bernal. Yeah, Fuso passed away a few years ago, but fucking that damn was like our craziest fucking one of our craziest friends anyway. I don't know, man. Like you think about it, like a crazy like rock and roll to the death, fucking just alcohol fueled scumbag in a good way. Guy, man, he was the best, man. Like, and to this day, I'm so like, because back in the day, man, he used to fucking like come over to my house unannounced all the goddamn time, and you know he knew I had a goddamn phone. He could just call me and shit, but I mean, I guess that was like part of the lore of him. Like he wouldn't call you if you were just like in the area, man. He would just show up and fucking bother you. I'd be like, yeah, trying to sleep, like 7 o'clock in the morning or something. All of a sudden, like, you know, I don't know. Old people are up by that time, and you know, like my grandma, my grandpa would be like waking up, you know, pounding on my door, like, "There's someone at the door for you." I'm like, God damn, it could only be one person, you know, this early on on a weekday or fucking I don't know, or had the day off or something, you know, be like, you know, had to be that guy. Of course, I go to the door and like the way he always talked to, like, "What's up, motherfucker? What are you doing, man? Like, let's go get a fucking beer." I'm like, calm down, bro. We'll go. I'm like, let me go put on some fucking pants. Like, oh, motherfucker. I just grab you and hug you. But it was like, you know, it was like he wanted to strangle you kind of shit. I'm like, God, you know. But yeah, anyway, you know, you got used to that. And then what was it? What happened to him? That he got hit by a car, right?
Yeah, on his way to work.
What? Yeah.
He would flip signs, and I think he would work at like a warehouse, and he was riding his bike like late one night off like up a Rosecrans by the 605, and he got hit by a car and broke both of his legs.
Oh damn!
It's not funny, but
Right? What I mean, what makes it funny is that
he never stopped kicking it.
no. What makes it more funny is that like of all the times for him to be fucked up, that time he wasn't fucked up. Like he was dead sober. He was on his way home from some job on a bike and he got hit by a car. I don't know. To me, that's funny.
That's just
you know, yeah, that's like fucking Craig from fucking Friday getting fired on his day off. You know.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, man, this guy wasn't even fucking like doing shit. This guy wasn't even doing shit. He was sober and on his way home from work and he got hit by a car. I was just like, oh god, man, this guy has like the worst fucking fortune ever. But it was funny more like this motherfucker was like, oh, he's in a goddamn wheelchair. He's like fresh out of surgery, you know, not even like a day. And this motherfucker starts calling me and Uriel like, "Where the fuck you at, man? Let's go get a beer." Like, I'm like, "Are you fucking serious, dude? Like, aren't you like coming up with drugs and all this kind of shit?" He's like, fucking pussies. Like, that's what some pussies would say. Blah, blah. But anyway, like when he was in his wheelchair, man, we were fucking like always hanging out with him and shit. was that time? Like, I don't know what you did to piss him off, but of course he's in a wheelchair, and we're hanging out outside his apartment, like his parents' apartment. And I don't know what you did to piss him off, man. But I remember like
I
all he had
walked
to
up a
do,
little hill with
yeah,
grass and he couldn't get. He was trying to roll up on it.
all he had to do was like walk up this little hill, and this motherfucker's trying to chase him in the wheelchair, and he like couldn't go up the hill. Oh god, that was like one of my favorite memories. Like fucking stupid ass bullshit. Like I was like, oh god, like, this dude couldn't make it up that little tiny hill. He's just like, motherfucker, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like
When I
trying
get
to,
up there,
when I get, dude, that was the funniest shit, man. Ridiculous nonsense, man. Like fucking, yeah. And then I remember like he had some kind of crazy ass surgery, and like he wasn't able to get out of bed, and his mom would be like, "Can you come like keep him company?" Knowing we're gonna get fucked up with him. Like,
Yeah.
can he come keep him company, man? He can't get out of bed, blah blah. So we go over there and like fucking, damn, I'm fucking sweating, fucking stupid vodka. Anyway, um,
Budweiser's and Tina burritos.
yeah, dude. Oh my god, man. He'd be like, "Ma, like give or me or him or somebody and give him money and fucking," and they'd be like, it's his money, I guess, from because I guess he got paid out from the person that hit him. They'd be like, "Give him money," but like, it's his money. So we like march to the liquor store, come back with like a 36 pack, and then like his mom would make like a whole box of fucking Tina's burritos. So we'd just be sitting there like eating Tina's burritos and drinking. And then every once in a while,
Get the worst diarrhea ever.
no, I would bring some other things I probably shouldn't say on camera. And then he'd be like, "Take me to the restroom." And then we'd be in the restroom for a little while. You already know. But anyway, they probably already know. But anyway,
They're playing with each other.
but we'd go in there and do some things and come back, and then his mom would be like, "Why are you guys all sniffly? Are you guys getting sick?" I'm like, "No, we're not. We're okay." Yeah. And then yeah, after a while, I'd be like, "Just do it right here, fuck it." It's like, I don't know, we're just getting all partied at his house. I remember that, like before he was back on his feet,
They busted Bill Clinton and Donald Trump.
bro. And then of all things, right? Like his fucking like his neighbors. I remember like his neighbors who hated him because he was always drunk, like making noise. He's always playing guitar loud as fuck or screaming and crazy. Like his neighbors of all people felt bad for him after he got in his accident. They bring over like pizza and bring him a pie or cookies and stuff. And I'm like, "Hope he feels better." I'm right there. I'm like on the way back with a pack of beer, and then like, "Oh, you're David's fan." I'm like, "Yeah, I have a big ass 36 pack." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with him right now." They're like, "Can you give him this too?" And it's like a homemade pie or like a batch of cookies or something. Like, "Tell him we hope he feels better." I'm like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, he hates you, like. But I'm like, fuck, and like I go up to his room, like, "Here, man," and I'm like, "And your neighbor said to bring you this." He'd be like, "Fuck that bitch! Like, throw that shit out the window!" Like, well, I'm like, "You got people who fucking kind of like dig you guys." I don't know. I thought it was always cool. And yeah, man, he was nuts. He's the craziest, probably one of the craziest friends I had up until, I can't compare him to actually a lot of people, but yeah, that motherfucker's like a nutty motherfucker. Rest in peace. I'll get to that part. But yeah, man, like, always a good time with him though, man. I remember like I even spent fucking, I got in a fight one year with my mom, like New Year's Eve, because I came in to my house and I was obviously drunk. And I didn't even bother to like cover up the fact that I had a ball of Jack Daniels in my hand. Usually I try to put it in my jacket or something to be cool to my family, but
Yeah.
I was clearly waiting. She kicked me out. She was like, "You can act like that, this and that." But I'm like, "I'm trying to go to my room. Leave me alone." My dad even, what's funny is my dad even backed me up. He was like, leave him alone. Like, he's just trying to go to his room. He's not talking to any. But my mom made a big deal about it. Like, you can't do that and blah, blah. I'm like, fine. Then I'm out of here. I'm like, you know what? Yeah.
This is before
Huh?
the New Year or after the New Year?
It's New Year's Eve.
I know, but like before midnight? Or
Yeah,
after, or
but
after
before midnight.
Oh, okay.
It's like 11 o'clock. And I was like, damn, I'm sweaty. Fucking stupid vodka. Anyway, but yeah, I was like, damn, like, now I'm out of my house. I have nowhere to go. First person I thought of, I was like, I'm gonna call David. So I hit him up. I'm like, what's up, dude? And blah, blah. I'm like, what are you doing? At that point, he was still in Cass. And he was so happy to hear from me on New Year's Eve. I was like, dude, like, I got thrown out of my house. I can't kick. I got like a fucking full bottle of Jack Daniels. Like, he's like, dude, come over right now. My mom's making tamales and blah blah. I was like, perfect. That was like one of the nicest years I've ever had. I spent it with Bernard. We just like went out in his fucking patio and watching fireworks, and he's in a cast and wheelchair. Like, and his homies, not his homies, his parents didn't like him drinking and shit. But that was really nice of his mom. Like, she made a bunch of tamales. So it's like we're just in his room, like, eating tamales and watching the fireworks and drinking shit. I was like, damn, bro. I'm like this guy, like, way to save the night. So a few years go by, man. Like, he gets up, like, he gets his walking going on again. And I don't know all the specifics. Probably shouldn't talk about a whole lot because I don't know all the specifics, and I don't know if that's still on like litigation or whatever the fuck. But he ended up. I don't know why too, man. Like, he had gone to some party, man, or been with some people or something. And I don't know why I didn't meet him up, but like a few hours went by, whatever, and we come to find out he got shot at some party, and we don't know if it was like accident or what the fuck happened, but somebody shot him at some party, like not even that far from where we were at. We were like, nah, man, it couldn't be the same dude. It couldn't be the same dude. But yeah, I guess he was like dead on the spot. Like, nicest guy you could ever think of, man. I mean, crazy motherfucker. Like, but he was everybody's friend. Like, you couldn't meet the guy and not immediately be like, damn, this motherfucker's out of his goddamn mind, but out of his goddamn mind in a good way. Like, he'd be the kind of guy you would want to, like, have a beer with every single time. I mean, he might be a handful, but he was never the kind of guy you would deny. Like, I don't want to hang out with that guy. I don't, he was always the guy.
Yeah.
You ever want to have like a crazy time, like, hit up that dude. Or like, you ever want to like you ever want to get kicked out of somewhere too at the same time. He tended to drink a little too much or do a little too much of some drugs we were doing and whatever. But I mean, we loved him, man. He was part of the crew, man. If anything, he was like probably more part of the crew than most people watch. So almost like, right. But yeah, man.
When he passed away, there was like this candle in the middle of the table, nowhere near the edge of the table, and like that fucking thing, like his mom was like, oh, like let us pray for him, as a final goodbye. I'm a religious, so, but I did. I was just like, it's for a friend. It's to make his parents happy. Because for a while we thought like his dad and his mom hated us, so,
Yeah.
but they just didn't want to see us like drinking with him. I mean,
Or be the same way.
because we were just always like drinking a lot. And keep in mind this, it's like a rosario, like I don't know what it is in English, but just like a little thing like held in his honor.
A vigil.
Yeah, like a vigil for a couple of days, because when you're Mexican, that should happen. Like, that's the kind of shit they do for you for a couple of days. I think it's like, what, like 10, 12 days
Yeah.
of like mourning. Yeah, of mourning and stuff like that. Or I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but anyways, this fucking candle like one of us lit it. I think I lit it, and then it was in the middle of a table, nowhere near the edge of anything. You can ask anybody that was there. That fucking thing went flying and it smacked the floor and it broke. And it was a red candle. And we just like everyone just kind of looked at each other and we're like, well. And his mom's like, well, that was David. And she just started picking up the trash. She threw it
He's
away.
probably like, shut this shit up, man. What the fuck you crying about?
I started laughing. I was like, fuck, like that wasn't.
Dude, even his funeral, man, like, fuck, bro.
I made
Like,
everyone shotgun a beer. It was like
dude,
fucking 40,
like,
50 people.
yeah, dude, like fucking like his funeral, like was it Eric? Was it Eric? He had like his trunk. It looked like that movie. I don't know if you guys have ever. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie, but
Yeah, me and Eric picked up a
Days
bunch
and
of beer.
no, what was it? What was it? Days
Well,
Confused. Yeah.
Eric and I picked up a bunch of beer.
Yeah, dude, these guys fucking filled the like. These guys popped the trunk. You know, we're at the not the wake, but the fucking the funeral service.
Yeah, it was a week.
No, because the wake is usually the day before, and then the funeral service, and then the burial is like the same day, right?
Typically, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
When you see the
At the
deceased,
mortuary.
No, the mortuary was the first day before, and then but we're at the funeral thing. They still had to open service for the funeral, but I remember these guys pulled up, and like I got a text like meet us outside, blah blah, and like we popped the trunk of the homie's car, tons of fucking beer. I was just like, fuck yeah, dude. If this ain't the right way to send this guy out, you know, yeah. And then we just started inviting a whole bunch of people from inside the funeral as they were walking out. You know, like you know, everyone's gonna go to the burial site, and like asking like his cousins or our friends or whoever we saw that we knew
or his
to come.
friends.
Yeah,
because it was people we didn't know.
yeah, his friends, whatever. It's gonna meet us by the car. Next thing you know, there's like 50 people all around the car. And everyone's got a beer, and we're just like, for David, blah, blah. Everyone just shotguns a beer all together. It was like 50 something people. Yeah. Either people were shotgunning or just chugging. Like, man, it was crazy, man. I was like, damn, that's a fucking, if that ain't a send off, you know, I was like, fuck it.
We were drinking Cobras all the time. I spent a lot of fucking time with them, you know.
It was cool, man. It was really nice, man. I mean, to us, it was really nice. I'm pretty sure his family fucking hated that, but
no. And then his brother's a Marine, and he let me bury him with the fucking 40 of King Cobra.
Yeah, that's right, dude. Yeah, he let him put a Cobra 40 in the coffin.
Yeah, the I don't know. The funeral director was like talking shit to me. I told him to go fuck himself, and
yeah, man. I mean, the family said it was cool. Then fuck.
The only thing that sucks is like you know, because I was always with him a lot, you know, like I was like in between jobs or losing jobs, fucking up, and so like I didn't know I was a pallbearer for him. And
oh yeah, you bastard!
So everyone was like looking for me, and I was just outside. I couldn't really like hold in my emotions.
Yeah.
And I got to hold his casket when we like, you know, when we buried him up here on North Long Beach, like off of Cherry and stuff, but. You know, like I should have been there like the whole time. Like I said, I was like in my feelings. Like, you know, I feel bad about it, but it is what it is. He probably would have done the same shit. We probably would have
Stay
forgotten.
outside and drink and shit. Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't doubt.
I mean, he probably wouldn't have, but you know, it just honestly say.
Nah, he probably would have stayed, or he wouldn't even showed up, man. He would have been drunk, man. I mean, in a good way, man. We love him, man. We love him. Bernal, that's a beast. But anyway, yeah, man, that motherfucker. I mean, and then we still go and visit him every once in a while, you know. We got some time. Of course, we just get drunk right there over his fucking headstone and shit.
I think his birthday's August 1st.
Oh, there you go. Oh, we owe a lot of homies some visits, man. In our years, you know, they start to add up. Unfortunately, yeah, he's one of our favorites, or one of my favorites for sure.
Yeah.
That bastard. He seems one of a kind.
Oh, no.
Party animal.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for him to fucking like come knock on my door and be like, "Is Josh here?" You know, at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I dream of that sometimes, that he's gonna be like, "Yeah." that motherfucker awake. Where's Josh? You know, and my grandma's gonna be like, your friend's here. You know, all upset. Like, let's go get a fucking beer, you fucking pussy. Like, I'm like, let's go. Or he's like, always like, oh, I fucking know. He's like a weird fucking hug, like he's gonna fucking strangle you. But yeah, but he's coolest guy. Coolest guy ever, man. Coolest guy. R.I.P. David Bernal.
Yeah, well, thank you guys for that story, man.
And then we should a rice chicken. Nah, it's kidding.
I appreciate you guys being on the
Yeah, man.
podcast.
Sorry.
You know?
Ugh. I'm either sweaty or crying. I don't know.
No, you're all good, yeah. I appreciate you guys. Yeah. Thank you for your story. And we'll catch you guys next time.
Hell Satan.